Hey guys, Jeffries here and welcome back to FMTB. And today we have got the match that I promised you against Bradford, and you can see that Fleetwood is still 11th in the league, so we definitely need to pick up our performances a little bit. We're going to go straight into the game. I'm going to choose, this is my lineup, I think, my formation. Hamer in goal again, although his performances have been slipping. You can see Blackman's actually got a better rating at the moment. In fact, Blackman has got a rating of 2.5, and Hamer, yeah, okay. It's not really a close match at all there. Right, Roberts, right defence, Webster, left side of defence, and then Hughes at left back, and Hurst at right back. And then midfield, we're going to have Bailey sitting deep, and we're going to have, where's he gone? Musa on the right side, and McAvoy on the left side, Lawrence through the middle, and then Rossi there, and Islamovic there. And then our bench, we've already got Blackman selected, so we're going to go for Wabara, we're going to go for Giverin, we're going to go for Laterwood and O'Connor. And we're also going to go for Lalkovic and Nimley. And that's our starting lineup. The weak link I'd say was McAvoy, and it's not because he's not good enough. You can see he's definitely good enough. It's just because he hasn't played for a little while because he's been out injured. But he is very, very good for us on that left-hand side, and he can play on the right-hand side as well in case he and Musa decide to swap. So we're going to go straight into the game. We need a win. We need a win. And we're up against a really good side with Bradford. You see they've got players like Sean Wright-Phillips, Don Cowie, Rory McArdle, Aaron McLean. You know, really, really good players. Not so much on the bench. Carl McHugh and Sean Derry, I suppose. Although I swear Sean Derry is now manager of Notts County, so I don't know where that's come from. But here we go. Talk to them nice and calm. Go out there, give the fans their money's worth. Well, that's motivated Roberts, so that should have a good impact on the rest of the team. Let's do this. Let's play. Right. What we've got to do is stop Bradford getting the ball to McLean. So I think he's going to be their strongest attacker. What we need to do is get the ball to Islamovic because he's our strongest attacker. Even though Rossi's our top scorer, most of the goals come from Islamovic. Right, here's Hughes on the overlap. Crosses it to Rossi. I think he should have put his foot through that. He tried to be a little bit cute about it. You can't really do that when you're fighting for the playoffs. You have to just be decisive and go for it. I think he's a little bit unsure. He could, of course, squared it as well to Islamovic, who had made the run to the far post. We're 7 points off the playoffs right now. We have a game in hand over most of the teams above us, if not all of them. So if we win this one, we go up to 59, and then if we win our game in hand, we go up to 62. So that puts us only in 9th. We definitely need to get a shift on if we want to make the playoffs then. Even, you know, top half just outside the playoffs is quite pleasing, considering we've only just been promoted. But we spent the first half of the season in the top 4, so to now drop out of the playoffs completely, it is quite disappointing. There's McAvoy nearly making it count. And we have reached the stroke of half time. This episode is only 4 minutes long, and we're already at half time in this game. I think these episodes are becoming too short now, which isn't the best. Alright, we are at half time. It is 0-0. I'm going to lay into the players because they should be doing a lot better. McAvoy's on 80%, so we're going to keep an eye on him as we kick off the second half. I think he'd be alright to play the first few minutes though, maybe go up to 60 minutes. That was a really bad ball from Rossi. And here's McLean on the ball. And it appears he was tackled. In fact, he was injured. James Hurst brought him down and injured him by the looks of things. So maybe that's kind of worked in our favour. Maybe. I'm going to bring Giverin on for McAvoy to play on that left-hand side. Again, an interesting choice from me, I admit. But what that does mean is we can move Giverin back to left-back and maybe move Hughes further up the pitch if we're needing a goal still. But I mean, Giverin's just as good on that side. He can put crosses in. We saw him a few matches ago get a really decent defensive header in, which set up a goal for us. Oh, Rossi. That hit the crossbar and the post. How the heck did that not go in? Right, I am going to swap Giverin with Hughes. Bring Hughes into that left wing position. See, Giverin's on the corners, although that wasn't a very good delivery. That one not much better either. See if he gets one more crack at it. He does. That was a better ball. Forced a corner. That was a much better ball from Giverin. There we go. Giverin's now at left back and Hughes is left midfield. Up front, Islamovic is starting to look tired. In fact, Islamovic isn't having a very good game out there. And we're in the 84th minute. So we're going to bring Nimley on. And we're going to swap these two over. And we're also going to bring on Lalkovic for Musa. We should have just enough time to bring those players on and hopefully get something out of it. Although that's a really good header from Rossi. And again, cross from the right. Rossi runs across his man and glances it into that far corner. That was a very, very good finish and a really good cross from Musa as well. Good build-up here between Hurst, Musa and Islamovic, and then the ball comes to Musa, just dinks it into the box. There's Rossi in front of his man. Keeper stood no chance. Very well played. We are still going to make those two subs though, because they're looking tired out there now. Yep, Lalkovic is on and Nimley is on too. Awesome. Alright, there's Giverin with another really good defensive header. Hughes giving it away. Lawrence and Bailey chasing after the same man. That's good from Webster. That's not good from Lalkovic. But that's a really poor shot from Cowie. Made that very, very easy for Hamer. Some of what the team do, I'm really, really pleased with. Like the build up to the goal. You can't really get better than that. That was just a really, really good move. But what just led to their shot was a really, really poor move from us. Our defending sometimes just consists of booting the ball off the opposition as far as you can and actually just kicking it to the opposition again. So that doesn't really work. Doesn't work at all. Right, Sawyer to Doyle. Cowie. Scott. Good block there from Hurst. And he gets it away to Rossi, who should not be facing his own goal. Did the right thing there though and just put it into the space. And that's full time. We've won. That's brilliant. That's really well played. I'm going to let the players know I'm proud of them for that. There we go. Okay. Before this episode ends, I'm going to do something tutorial based again. We actually had our candidates match, youth candidates match, and we found some really good players. I'm trying to find where they are. John Hall, this guy, midfielder. How good do we think he's going to be? Good League One central midfielder. So that's good to see. We've also got this guy, Mark Lord. Again, looks to be the same. This guy, Ian Shannon, who is already rated 1 star. He could be a good championship right back. That's fantastic. And I think that was all of them that I actually brought in. I think. That's one thing I want to show you. The other thing I want to show you was this. Have we still got our best possible players taking our set pieces? And it looks like yes. The only thing I want to add is Petrucci to these lists. Like so. And then if we go to free kicks, well, Forster Kaski is our best free kick taker. So let's add him to the top of these lists. Because when he does eventually play again, he's just had a little injury, so he's coming back from that. But when he does play again, we'll be looking to put him on the free kicks. Like so. And then we're actually going to look at throw-in takers as well. Because we've got Arnold that we can bring in. Like that. And we've also got Mambo. So we might as well bring these guys in. So when they do play, they can take throw-ins for us. And if we go onto the penalties list, well, we got Forster-Caskey, who we can add just under Magri. And we've also got Petrucci, who we can add just above O'Connor. Lawrence isn't on this list at all. He comes just underneath O'Connor. As does Islamovic. He moves to there. And Nimley also comes above Musa. And Henderson comes above Musa now as well. As does Ford. As does Lalkovic. We might as well put them in like that though. So there you go, guys. One more thing I want to do was individual training, because I think we've brought in... Yeah, we've done a little bit of changing again. And this is our new coaching setup. So you can see this one, in fact, attacking's now gone up to 3.5 star, that's good to see. And shooting's gone up to 3 star, but defending's gone down to 2.5 star, and tactics has gone down to 2.5 star. And I happen to notice they're the two that our assistant manager is in charge of, so we might have to change him up a little bit. But I'm pleased with how things are going now. You can see we're moving up the league again, we're up to 10th. If we win our game in hand, we go up to 9th. I reckon we can still reach maybe 6th. 5th at an absolute push. But if we go back into the, oops, that's training, fixtures. Next time we come back, we'll be playing against Brentford, and it'll be our last regulation league game of the season. We might still make the playoffs. If we do, of course, we will show them. But this season's flown by, really. I know there's been a break in episodes because of what I've mentioned to you in my blog, but I still think that this season of this series has gone really, really quickly. So I'm very much looking forward to the next season, and that will be the last season before Football Manager 2015 comes out. And I might actually continue just so that we can get to the end of that season. I'll have a 2015 one running alongside it, obviously, but I feel like this is one of my best series that I've started. It's been one of the ones that's got the nicest feedback, and I really feel like I'm helping people with the game. So while people still want me to make episodes, I'm going to carry on doing it. But that's a digression. As I was saying, Brentford at home is going to be our last game, and it's also going to be our next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. That was my headset falling off, sorry about that. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed watching it, and share it as well. Tell all your friends. And until next time, I will see you soon.